What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. This video is going to be a little bit more chill, I think, considering I have a weird kind of like head injury. So a couple workouts ago, I was squatting really heavy, hit a squat PR actually. I'll put the video up right there. Strength's been absolutely insane considering this morning I weighed in just above 197, like 197.6. So I was doing that really heavy set, and then afterwards, like, I sat down and I think a blood vessel in the back of my head exploded, and it literally caused my head to like pulsate like this. It was a very uncomfortable, you know, situation. Regardless, terrible feeling, so probably not going to be training today. And I've been having some really bad cravings lately. I know I'm bulking, so I can technically eat like whatever I want, but this has kind of been like the most clean bulk I've ever did, so I'm not really eating any dirty food. I haven't really, you know, cheated that much. I've probably had like a pizza maybe once a month, something like that. So in this video, I'm going to address my cravings. I'm gonna have basically whatever I want today. I told you guys this is my last month on the bulk, so I'm gonna take advantage of it, have basically whatever food I want in this month, you know, in moderation, of course. I'm still like clean bulking. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna, you know, have a cheat day, have Canadian cheat day foods, because I've actually realized a bunch of you guys who watch my videos and people who follow me in general aren't actually from Canada, so you don't know like the specialty fast food, kind of junk food or candy or, you know, sweets and stuff that you can only get in Canada, or it's like a specialty item in Canada. So also gonna kind of detail why I've been clean bulking, why it's bad to dirty bulk, and kind of the main reason why I've done that, because a lot of people think of bulking as eating whatever they want and dirty bulking all this shit, but you just end up looking like shit at the end of the day. Like at the end of your bulk, you just put on more body fat than you actually need. So I wouldn't recommend doing that at all, considering you just look like shit. So first and foremost, I gotta put gas in this car because that is empty right there. Okay, I don't know how many calories I'm gonna have today. I'm not gonna count. I'll like throw up the totals for each meal. I'll like estimate it in my head or whatever for you guys if you want to know. Then can I also get half a dozen donuts? All right, I'm gonna make you stay right here, please. First on the menu today, we have 6 magnificent donuts. Okay, I told Buddy to throw in a surprise donut in there, and he threw in whatever the this thing is. What is this? What is this? I think there's some, you know, filled goodness in there. So this looks fire. Look at this thing. Okay, I have no clue what this is. Then we also got a double-double. Okay, from Tim Hortons. It had to be a double-double. This thing's already dripping. What's going on? What is going on? All right, rule number 1 before I even get into the cheat day. This thing's dripping everywhere. Stop. Rule number 1, get a lot of activity done. Okay, if you're gonna be having dirty food or you're dirty bulking in general, you probably should be doing some more cardio or some more activity. So I assume you guys are already training. If you're not already working out and going to the gym, it's fucking 2022. I don't know what you're doing, okay? I don't even care if you're going for the physical aspect. The mental aspect of working out will change your life. Before I did all of this at home, I hopped on the treadmill for like 40 minutes. Usually I wouldn't do that just because I'm bulking. I don't have to do a lot of cardio, but considering I'm gonna be eating a lot of calories today, I want to make sure that I burn those calories. Typically I would work out on a cheat day or like cheat meal day as well. That would be like a post-workout meal. Just don't dirty bulk, okay? Just clean bulk if you can. If you want to, follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of your actual diet, clean, whole, nutritious, you know, like non-processed foods. Then the other 20% can be like stuff like this, like a donut here and there, some ice cream or whatever you want to have to kind of satisfy your cravings. By all means, do that for you to keep sane, keep, you know, on track of your plan or whatever you're trying to accomplish. So all that being said, I need to eat this. Stop dripping, man. Destroying my car. All right, going in. Oh wow, that egg exploded in my mouth. Look at that. Look at that. That is sexy. It's fire. This is fire. They like triple layered the steak. Look at that. Look at that steak. Tim Hortons, okay? Says on the box right there. I don't think many people actually know about Tim Hortons. It's kind of highly overrated, in my opinion. A lot of people just think of Canada, you know, Tim Hortons, they're like the same thing kind of thing, which is, you know, kind of true considering Tim Horton, the actual guy who created it a long time ago, I don't even know, 19 whatever. You know, he just wanted to spread happiness and awareness to people through, you know, good food and good vibes and donuts and Boston cream donuts and coffee. So I absolutely deleted that. Quickly revitalized my taste buds for these donuts with a sip of coffee. Let me just quickly detail you guys what we got. So I don't know what this is. He said it was some Canadian surprise thing, so we got that. We got an apple fritter. It's not really a donut, but apple fritter, it's kind of a part of the donut kind of family. It gets looked down upon, I think. You know, it's kind of very underrated, but it's not, I think it's properly rated. Like, it's not that good, but it's not as good as these absolute gems right here, Boston cream donuts. Okay, then we got a maple dip. Had to include some type of, you know, maple, you know, Canada vibe, because Canada, maple syrup, it kind of goes, you know, hand in hand. All right. Got a little fun surprise for us there. Look at that. That's like jelly. Jelly or something. I don't know how it's a Canadian style donut, but maybe it's Canadian jelly. Yo, that's good. That was too easy. Too easy. My body's a furnace. If you don't already know about a Boston cream donut, you haven't lived. You haven't experienced happiness and joy in your life. Go get a Boston cream donut and take a bite. And that's how I feel. Man, look at that. Slaps you right in the fucking face. Tip number 3, if you were having cheat days, just because it's a cheat day, please get in enough protein, okay? Please, for the love of God. Just because you're eating like shit, still get in your protein, because protein, not only will it fill you up so you won't have to, you know, have all those foods you absolutely crave, because if you have a lot of food in the morning or in the afternoon with a lot of protein in it, you probably won't want to have like more junk food because you'll already be satisfied. So get in a lot of protein, like the day before, the day of, and the day after, okay? Look at that just oozing out of there. Fabulous. Canadian maple. So, little backstory on Canada. Okay, so maple dip donuts in general, it's not actually maple syrup. It's literally like maple comes from whatever the maple comes out of the bark or whatever. Then they just slap, you know, they slap it on a piece of dough and they call it a maple dip donut. So the more you know, right? Not the best, not the worst. Imagine getting a piece, like a fresh piece of dough, get some maple syrup, pour it all over that, take a bite, you just experience what I experienced. So it's mid, very mid. I would rate that 6 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's not good. Regular glazed. Okay, this one right here leaves a nice little scent on your tongue, I think. I'm getting kind of full myself personally, but I always have to finish. It's one of my philosophies, you know, inside and outside of the bedroom. Whether I'm eating food or eating something else, I have to. Apple fritter. Okay, you always leave the Boston cream for last. Is there even apple fritters like in the rest of the world? Like, I don't even know. I'm genuinely asking as a Canadian consumer of apple fritter donuts. Someone please teach me the American way. It's crazy. In one of the first cheat videos I ever did, I sat in this car and I devoured 12 freaking donuts, but then I hit a workout. And that was the stupidest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Actually, one of that video, burn 10,000, eat 10,000. That was the stupidest video I've ever done in my entire life. It was very gratifying. I learned a lot about myself and like pushing myself through tough times, because that was like incredibly hard and mentally challenging. By the way, that video did not do half as good as I thought. That video needs some more love. That video deserves more recognition, in my opinion. That was not only challenging for me, but like just that video needs to go viral. That video is insane. This never fails, man. Look at that. Look at that. Savage. Nothing. That was delicious. I don't think I'm like honestly that full. I'm like almost full. It's weird, but I could definitely eat more because my stomach has literally grown 3 times its size since starting this bulk. So I'm going to finish the rest of my double black coffee here. Double black coffee. That makes no sense. Probably go for a walk. Probably not outside because there's snow everywhere outside, so it's not ideal, and it's cool today, so it's not ideal. And I'm gonna get my next meal, which is definitely a Canadian meal that none of you have probably ever seen. I don't think I've ever ate on my channel, but I need to get it for this video, and I've been craving it, so. All right, this is actually not the meal that I was talking about for the next meal, for like the most known meal in Canada, or just like a food that Canadians have on a, you know, daily basis. But I had to actually come to my parents' house. I haven't been in here in a while. Look at it. Okay. Long story short, I am here because my oven at my house is not working, so I'm actually making my like last meal of the day here, and I'm gonna bring it home. You guys have probably no clue what any of these foods are. That is why I'm going to explain it to you really quickly. So I actually looked up, and you can look up as well, the most Canadian foods out there. So basically like these foods that I have in here, they're like snacks or treats. They are on that list. So this is called a butter tart, or specifically a pecan tart. I don't know if a lot of people have these, but they're like such a good snack for, not a snack, but like treat. If you have a crazy sweet tooth, it's basically, oh, you can smell it right now. Well, it's like I don't even know what's in this, like a tart. This is like a crust, kind of like a custard, I guess you would call it. Get a close up of that. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's sexy. I'm gonna devour these really quick, and then I'm actually gonna get that next meal that I was talking about. But taste test, we're going to NK. That is so good. Man, if you guys talk down on Canadians, you know, I understand. We're a different bunch, you know, but we got some good snacks. We got whatever this is. I'm gonna save that for later, okay? Putting that down. Number 2 on the list, okay? This is a Canadian special. Whenever people think of Canadians, they think of polar bears, they think of, you know, hockey, I don't know, living in igloos. We have, you know, sled dogs taking us to school, whatever. This is called a Nanaimo Bar, okay? But this is like a crust. It's almost like breadcrumbs, but it's like a crumble. And you have a custard base layer, and then a top layer of mint, no, not mint chocolate, regular chocolate.
Absolutely fire.
If you are a Canadian person, citizen, and you have a grandma who lives in Canada, she makes these at Christmas time, I guarantee it, okay? Okay, I'm going in hot, okay? That is so good, man. That is actually so good. These are deadly though. This is probably 200 calories just for the one, probably 250. There's so much in this little tiny bar that it's just, Last but not least, I tried to get something that would resemble this. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen right now. It's called a beaver tail. So not many people know of beaver tails, or like elephant ears. You get them at carnivals, okay? Carnivals, or like places with, you know, all the games and all the rides and shit. That's what you would see at a Canadian, you know, festival or whatever. They're called beaver tails. Fantastic. Basically just like a dough, and then you put chocolate and then like bananas and stuff on top. This is kind of the same thing. It's kind of like a knockoff version, but basically chocolate, you got whatever, a glaze there. So I'm just gonna go right in and see what happens to my taste buds here. Kind of tastes like a churro, like a chocolate churro. That's fire. A little bit stale. Seems like the lady at the till gave me the one that's been in there for like 2 months. But being honest, Karen or Susan or whatever the f your name was at the till, I'm sorry. You could have gave me the brand new one that I was staring at and I was pointing to, but no, you gave me the one in the very back. That's disrespectful. But hey, 7 out of 10, not bad. A little bit hard, to be honest. I think it might chip my tooth here, but good crunch. Definitely need some milk. Definitely need some milk with this. I'm gonna have the rest of this while I drive to my next destination and pick up probably the most worldwide known Canadian food out there. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that right now. All right, this is probably the most known Canadian dish out there, okay? This is the poutine. Donair poutine specifically. I know like the States and basically everywhere has donair, so this is like the donair meat. Look at that, look at that. Okay, the poutine part of it is what's like Canadian technically. So if anybody out there is trying to actually accomplish any type of goals, or, you know, lose fat, build muscle, doesn't matter what you're trying to do, please stay away from donair poutine, okay? This has no nutritional value whatsoever, but it's fantastic. This top 5 foods in the world is this. Oh yeah. This meal right here, this meal right here. We got cheese, so basically it's fries, I'll explain it. Fries, donair beef, then we have a lot of cheese, a lot of gravy. What's this stuff on top? Sweet sauce. But what actually is it though?
It's sweet sauce.
Anyways, makes this whole dish so good. So yeah, basically this is gonna be the next meal. This is a lot of calories. I bet you this is close to 2,000 calories in this thing right now. Like, let's weigh this actually. Have you weighed this before?
No.
Yeah, let's weigh it right now. I'm guessing we're gonna put it to pounds. How much do you think it's gonna be? Pound of straight cheese, fries, gravy. All the gravy's so heavy. This is with the dish. That's grams. Here, let me go.
No, it's 0.7.
So almost 2 pounds. So 1 pound and 9.3 ounces. So this thing's a fucking unit, all right? And I'm gonna eat it all right now. It's gonna be like the third meal. Technically second meal, well, like snack was so second meal. And I'm gonna devour this right now. It's gonna be delicious, man.
Oh yeah.
You know how it is.
Oh my God. That is the best feeling. Not having that for like 2 years, man. This is so good, man. Like every bite is the same. You know what I mean? In a good way.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
This is so good.
Oh,
I can't stop saying it, bro. I can't. I'm serious. Anybody come to Canada, this is your one. So one food, that's it.
What's right?
Anyone come to Canada, bro. So one food you have to try.
Oh, yeah.
Done. What do you rate that, Tucker?
9 out of 10. Is that what you think?
Look at this, man. Oh my God. Canadian pizza. We got pepperoni, mushroom, bacon, more pepperoni. 3 different types of meat. Canadian pizza. Okay. The only reason why it's called a Canadian pizza is because there's like 4 different types of meat on there. Pepperoni, bacon, beef, ground beef. I don't know what else is on here. Cheese, mushroom. Basically don't have any more cravings. I'm just like eating to like kind of end the day, kind of get all of the foods that I like off my mind, and then just get back to clean eating, because again, dirty bulking and just eating shit in general is just gonna make you feel like shit. And I'm already feeling lethargic from basically all the food I had today. That donair poutine put me in a coma, so I'm hoping this might be the last meal of the day. Probably have something sweet before I go to bed. Like I mentioned, as soon as you have like what you want, those cravings kind of go away, so I'm not really that hungry anymore. But this pizza smells magnificent, so I'm gonna have this, reevaluate, see what else I want. Tomorrow's pump at the gym is gonna be nuts. So yo, as I eat this, I'm just thinking to myself, I don't know how people eat like this on a regular basis, because I feel like absolute shit. Like I don't want to do anything besides eat, lay down, and just chill basically, which makes me super lazy. Like I'm not saying people eat exactly what I eat today, because that's ridiculous if you're eating 6,000 plus calories every single day. But when you're eating these foods like this on a daily basis, I understand why some people who have these types of diets don't go to the gym and don't, you know, do stuff, because they just feel lazy after eating like a whole pizza. Like it's delicious, don't get me wrong, but could not have it every single day. I would be so unproductive, I would feel like. And just, I'm not getting down on anybody who has, you know, pizza every day or foods like this, but in moderation, I think anything is good, but anything that is used too excessively can obviously hinder results in some shape or form. So don't make it a habit, but have it every now and then if you need it for, you know, sanity purposes or to stay sane. So look at that hungry man. Hungry man.
Gross. Salted caramel?
Look at these.
Coffee.
I'm getting that.
Look at
Look at this. 290 calories per half cup. It's the one. It is so hard. Last meal of the day. Half baked. 290 per half cup, which 125 mils. The whole thing is 500 times 3-ish. All right. I couldn't even wait to pick this up and eat this. So I've already trucked through half of it and put in my Fitness Pal 1,160 calories for this whole thing. Definitely gonna finish it. I think I'm at like just under 7,000 for the day, unintentionally. So yeah, that was my full day of eating. This isn't really a Canadian like style or food at all, besides peanut butter half baked. I don't know. Ben & Jerry's, fire. It's so heavy though, so I'm slowly getting through this, but I'm gonna finish this. Then I'm gonna go to bed and go into a food coma because I've had so much to eat today. Probably gonna film tomorrow as well, because the pump's gonna be insane tomorrow. So I'm gonna film a video tomorrow, expect a video depending on when I actually get around to edit it. So anyways, I'm gonna finish this. Total calories right there. Macros broken up, everything right here. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you plan on dirty bulking, probably wouldn't do it. I feel like shit. I'm probably gonna be over 200 pounds tomorrow. Most of that's gonna be water weight, so I don't really care. Like I'll lose that eventually. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, sub if you're new, and I'll see you on Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, bye. We love you. Mwah.